It's fair to say the honeymoon period for Unai Emery is well and truly over, with some Arsenal supporters already calling for his head after today's defeat at West Ham. Emery enjoyed a solid start to life at the Emirates Stadium after replacing Arsene Wenger in the hot seat last summer, as after losing our opening 2 games, we went on a 22-game unbeaten run in all competitions. However, the wheels have fallen off in recent weeks as we've won just 2 of our last 6 Premier League games, W2D1L3, and suffered our 3rd loss in that period with a disappointing 1-0 defeat at West Ham this afternoon. We struggled to create many clear-cut chances and fell to a sloppy goal shortly after halftime, when Declan Rice curled home a lovely effort following a woeful headed clearance from Granit Xhaka. Fingers have rightly been pointed at Emery as he left our most creative player, Mesut Ozil, back in North London for tactical reasons, and some fans aren't happy with how the Arsenal boss is dealing with his feud with the German playmaker. Today's performance, especially in the second half, was pitiful, and even without Ozil you'd expect an Arsenal side with the likes of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Alexander Lacazette and Alex Iwobi to at least trouble the West Ham goal. However, we were one-paced all game, failed to control things in midfield and once again failed to keep a clean sheet at the back, so we got deservedly beaten this afternoon and are now in danger of falling 6 points behind 4th place Chelsea. Fans clearly aren't happy, and some have taken to social media to call for Emery's head, with one fan claiming Arsenal are worse under the Spaniard than we were under Arsene Wenger, while other supporters labelled Emery a fraud. Fans have every right to be concerned, as we've not played well for weeks, and I also haven't seen many signs of actual progress this season, but I do acknowledge that wanting to change the manager is premature, as it's going to take a lot longer than 6 months to solve all of Arsenal's problems. Here's what some fans have been saying: disgraceful at Arsenal, face with symbols on mouth. There are transition seasons, but then there is this. This squad is paid £240 million pond. This is what they produce. The club is a joke. The players are awful. The manager is a fraud. We are worse under him than Wenger. Not gonna stress myself like I did during Wenger reign. Sack the coach. Similar points, league position and away form to date. Worse defending, if anything, but slightly more goals. Not in any way good today though. West Stantone, at West Stantone, January 12, 2019. We definitely need better players, but the way we approached that game with the existing players was a joke. That's on Emery and them, not Branch Stan, s @Wood10_, January 12, 2019. 3 clean sheets in 22 games. Only Fulham have fewer. Didn't expect a great deal in the first season with a new manager, but did expect us to actually get better at the back. Lewis, @El Gambros, January 12, 2019. Massive question marks for Emery in my opinion. 6 months in and our creativity and defensive organization hasn't improved at all. There's a strong argument to suggest it's got worse. @Afcanalytics, January 12, 2019. Hanging that loss on Emery. His cautious setup hurting us again. You are my Arsenal, @YourMyArsenal, January 12, 2019. The worst performance of the Unai Emery. Going to be vying with the Liverpool defeat for that honour. A lot of blame for that has to go on Emery. He decided to ditch Ozil from the squad when there should always be a place for someone that inventive. James Bench, @JamesBench, January 12, 2019. That was rubbish. Big questions for Unai Emery to answer in terms of team selection and setup. 1 clean sheet in 15 Premier League games. Not good enough by any standards. Got what we deserved today, which was nothing. Arseblog, @Arseblog, January 12, 2019. One of the worst. Hard to like this team or the idea behind it. 6th place confirmed. Sam, @SamuelJ, January 12, 2019. What can be expected in 6 months? Pellegrini inherited an awful side that plays with more sauce than Arsenal. The defense looked organized and solid today. West Ham pressed us until the end. We have better players but still no identity, belief or organization. LeGrove, January 12, 2019. Team selection wrong yet again. Can't blame that on lack of funds. We are a mess. We're the North Bank. North Bank Lower, January 12, 2019. Quite a pitiful performance by Arsenal. They're suddenly a team without a plan and a club without money. Need to steady the ship quickly before the negativity takes hold and becomes crippling again. Matthias Karin, Matthias Karin, January 12, 2019. The Emery reign has left me with more questions than answers. Sam, Samuel Jake, January 12, 2019.